Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Mickey Mantle studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, mash those buttons as the kids say, give us some thumb, give us some rectangle. I don't know who hasn't subscribed by now, but if you've been waiting, if you've been putting it off, today's the day. So get yourself subscribed. Give us a little love on the thumb if you like what we're doing today. And, of course, let us know what you're playing. Let us know if you're tailing us. Let us know if you're fading us. And let us know what you've come up with for your own picks. What have you conjured up there from the world of baseball or basketball or maybe even a little hockey has your interest? How about some soccer? We can do it. If you hit it, you get the much-coveted shout-out. All you got to do is post it in the comment section and let us know what you're playing. And speaking of posting in the comment section, I'm here to announce something pretty damn cool. As you guys know, we've been talking a little bit about our new sponsor, PointsBet, over there, PointsBet.com. Very cool site for those of you that are in New Jersey. If you're driving through New Jersey, if you live in New Jersey, just get yourself signed up. All kinds of free bonuses and things like that. Too numerous to go into at this point, but some really cool stuff. Probably my favorite is the third quarter payoff, where if you bet on your team with a money line bet in the NBA games, and your team is up after the third quarter, you win. So you really get two shots to win. If you're up after the third quarter, you win, or if you're up after the full game, you'll win there as well. That would definitely come in handy a couple of times here. So here's the cool part that I want to tell you about as far as PointsBet goes, okay? They're doing a thing for our viewers only where you can create your own bet, okay? Whatever prop you want to put together, we'll take a look at it. Post it in the comment section, and we'll take a look, and we will shoot it over to PointsBet. It takes them 3 hours to get it together, but the best one of the day, I'm going to shoot over to PointsBet. The prop that I like the best, we're going to take a look at it with me and a couple of the other powers that be there. The one that we vote on to be the best. We're going to send it over, and you're going to have your own prop in play. They're going to set the odds, and you're going to have your own prop in play for the game that night. How cool is that? Don't have to be a New Jersey resident to do that. That is open to anybody, and even cooler, we can put your name on it. So you can have the Aardvark prop of the day, Hammer and Hank. The Grand Salami, whatever you want to do, whatever you guys come up with, post it. I will shoot it over, and you will have your own prop bet on that in that night's game. So obviously we need a couple hours lead time, so the sooner you get it in, the better. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I want to tell you about that. So check out PointsBet. Very cool thing. And big hats off, big shout out to the one, the only Scott Rochelle. Scott Jr. did a fine job while he was here. Wasn't exactly in fuego as far as the picks go, but you know what? It happens to the best of us, and we, as we have evidenced here by the various cold streaks we have gone through, maybe once or twice over the last 8 months. He's a great guy. He's a great handicapper. Congratulations on your college graduation, Scott. That was a very big deal, as I got to see both my twins graduate college. It was a lot of fun. Appreciate you setting in. I couldn't have done it without your brother. And you keep out there banging, keep coming up with the picks, keep doing the work. As much work as he's doing, those picks, they're going to be high-quality picks, I guarantee. So thanks to Scott, and keep it going, man. All right, guys. So without further ado, that's a pretty strong intro. Let's take a look at tonight's games and see what we got. See what we got worked out, all right? Taking a look in the National League as the Philadelphia Phillies travel to the second city to take on the Chicago Cubs. Philadelphia is catching positive value there, plus 111, as Zach Eflin goes against Jose Quintana for the Chicago Cubs. You know, this looks like a pretty even matchup between two of the three best teams in the National League. Phillies, both these teams have been playing pretty well lately. The Phillies are 6-3 in their last 9, while the Cubs check in at 5-4 over their last 9. Phillies score more runs on the road, 4.6, and then the Cubs do at home. Cubs actually average just 4.4 runs in the friendly confines. Both these pitchers are having solid years, but Zach Eflin has actually been a little more consistent and sports a 2.89 ERA, while Quintana checks in at 3.68. To me, sorry guys, Still fighting just the tail end of my allergies here. This game, it looks like a pretty even matchup between the division leaders. We're going to back the team getting positive value. Anytime you can get plus money on what's basically a coin flip, we're going to do it. Give me Philadelphia plus 111 right here. And I'm going to guess that there's going to be Cubs money that comes in. So be patient. Keep an eye on this one. It's a night game. And I think there's probably going to be value, even more value on Philadelphia by the time this one gets underway. We're going to take a look in our interleague battle there in the major leagues as Miami takes on the Detroit Tigers. Caleb Smith goes for Miami, and Spencer Turnbull gets the call for the Detroit Tigers. It's not often that we get to see the two worst offenses in baseball get together, but that's exactly what we have tonight. Between them, these two teams average 6 runs per game, but they've been even worse lately as the Tigers have put up just 2.3 runs per game over their last 11, and the Fish, they have flopped around out of water and have chipped in just 2.1 runs per game over their last 10. Caleb Smith, probably the best pitcher you've never heard of because he pitches for Miami. He's probably been one of the best in the majors over the past 5 weeks, posting an ERA of 1.46 and a whip of just .89. Meanwhile, Spencer Turnbull has been just about as good as he's given up just 23 hits over his last 6 starts, covered in 33 and 2/3 innings, and he has a microscopic ERA of 1.37. He can get a little wild, but luckily he's facing the right team because Miami has the second worst walk rate in baseball. 2 bad teams, 2 great pitchers. I like the under. Some of those things seem really obvious, and it's kind of a square play. But I just don't see any way around it. I just, sure, it's Major League Baseball. These guys are Major League hitters. Somebody could get a couple guys on, hit a home run. They could put some runs up. But I like our odds right here with the under 7.5. And moving on to the NBA, as the Milwaukee Bucks travel to take on the Toronto Raptors. Milwaukee's a 2.5-point road favorite. Here's the amazing thing about the last game that they played up there in Toronto. Antetokounmpo and the starting guards were 11 for 48 from the field and contributed just 32 points between the three of them total. And the game still went to double overtime. They got a great effort from the bench, and they're obviously happy to have a healthy Brogdon back and contributing a lot. I expect much better efforts from the three this time out, and I think Milwaukee gets it done and takes a 3-1 lead back to Beer City to close it out in front of the hometown crowd. So let's get ourselves down on the Milwaukee Bucks minus the 2.5, the Miami Marlins, Detroit Tigers under 7.5, and the Philadelphia Phillies plus 111 up there in Chicago. At the end of these 3 games, you guys can join me, pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, everybody, let's take a look real quick. By the way, we went 1-2 on the premium side yesterday, but here's the deal, kids. I have responded to my premium players. They wanted me to rate the plays, so I have started giving all of my plays a ranking between 1 and 3 units. I hesitated because I may have one every once in a while that'll be a 4-unit play, but generally speaking, we're going to be between 1 and 3 units. So we went 1 and 2 yesterday, but our big pick hit, our 3-unit play hit, and that was we had Mike Soroka and the Atlanta Braves to take care of business there in San Francisco. He certainly did that as he gave up just 1 run and 2 hits over 8 innings. And we also had, for 1 unit, we had Golden State minus the 3.5. They could not even get us a backdoor cover there in overtime. And we had the inexplicably, because this is always going to be a good play, we had the Texas Rangers, Seattle Mariners under in Texas, had the wind blowing in, had 2 pitchers that had shown some promise with Leake and Mike Minor, and that game just got out of control quickly as it ended up. We'll just say it went over the total of 11. So we won't go 1 and 2, but we go 3 units in, 3 units down, so we get squeezed for the juice on the day. All in all, not too shabby. So if you're interested in checking out my premium plays, especially now that we're doing the now that we've got a little unit system going, feel free to get signed up. I'm looking as I stall here as I try to put up the picks. There we go, and we've still got. I didn't know where we've still got April's record up there. We're running I can tell you we're running about 54% for May. It's not our best month. We did have a losing week last week for the first time in 6 weeks, but we're looking to rally here this week. So get yourself over, check out the premium plays. Very, very good price on that, about $4 a day. So, all right, so check that out as well. And we're going to get to shout-outs before this video gets way too long. This was the shout-outs for yesterday. The Get It King, he said props to Scott. We had a couple people that really liked what Scott was doing, and I sent the props his way, and they wanted to know how to check out his stuff. Make sure you check out Scott's predictions over there at the Stat Salt page on YouTube, all right? Southpaw, he was also lamenting the terrible call on Giannis. They said that should have been a charge. I wholeheartedly agree. Gary wanted to let us know that he hit the Bucks in the fourth quarter with a live bet, and he had the Cubs as well. The money line, played those two as a parlay. Nicely done, Gary. The astute Aardvark, he had Oakland first five last night, under 4.5. That came in as they put up 4. Well done, my friend. And Hammered Hank had a decent day. He hit the Houston run line, the New York Yankees run line, and the Minnesota money line. He went 3 out of 4 as he missed on the Cubs, but not too shabby, Hankers. That'll take 3 out of 4 all day, every day. The Legion of Picks, he had a decent day as well. He hit the A's on the money line plus 1.5. He hit the Mets plus 1.5 as well. He did miss out on the Rangers run line as they absolutely shite the bed, and they pissed away a 5-run lead there against Seattle. So, bad break, buddy. Should have had the Rangers cover as well. But all in all, not too shabby. You guys did a great job. Looking forward to seeing all your picks today. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for giving all the love to Scott. And it's great to be back. And look forward to crushing it this week. How about that, guys? So let's get down, let's win some bets, have some fun, and we'll meet back tomorrow to talk about it. All right? You guys have a great day. See you later.